Good morning, good afternoon, or good evening. I am Harbinger, the Pentagenarian. I am a 55-year-old veteran that likes to kick back and watch new music and share it with anybody who wants to watch. So that's what we're going to do today. Today, we're going to dive into some Rammstein. This is the video for the song Angst, and I have not heard this yet. So this will be a first for me, and if you've already seen this, then you already know what I'm in for. So I love Rammstein. So I'm going to stop yammering and we're going to start watching. All right, and away we go.
Mann, er wird dich holen, wenn du nicht folgst meinem Gebot. Und das glauben wir bis heute, so in Angst sind Land und Leute. Etwas Schlimmes wird geschehen, das Böse kommt, wird nicht mehr gehen. Und die Furcht wächst in die Nacht, Tür und Tore sind bewacht. Die Rücken nass, die Hände klamm, alle haben Angst vorm schwarzen Mann. In Dunkelheit schleicht er heran. Bist du nicht brav, fasst er dich an. Traue keinem Fremden dann. So viel Albtraum, so viel Wahn. Und so glauben wir bis heute, schwer bewaffnet ist die Meute. Ach, sie können es nicht lassen, schreien Feuer in die Gassen. Und die Furcht wächst in die Nacht, gar kein Auge zugemacht. Der Rücken nass, die Hände klamm, alle haben Angst vom schwarzen Mann.
Again, I do typically allow these to play to the end because there are so many people involved in the creation of this type of a art piece, I think is the proper way to put it. And I think it's very, 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 very important for everybody to get credit where credit is due. And I've also learned, do not stop a Rammstein video early because there's always something at the end of it that makes it a little more interesting. There you go. Nice. Way to go, Rammstein. All right, let's talk about that. Worth talking about, I think. Rammstein always has a way of bringing just a little bit more to their videos than a lot of different bands. I mean, it helps that they're pretty much one of the, if not the biggest band on the planet. It was interesting because there's a lot of different ways to take that. And I will say that it is as much about prejudice as it is about the process of institutionalized fear. The armed state turns into the armed citizenry. And the boogeyman is around every corner. And how you define the boogeyman is completely, it's not even completely, it's controlled by both you and your upbringing, but also by what you're fed in the media. And an interesting fact that I came across recently is that there are 4 billion, approximately 4 billion individual weapons. And by individual weapons, I mean single person weapons. They're not a crew served weapon. They're like handguns and rifles and those type of things. There are 4 billion weapons in the world. The United States military has 4.4 million of them. An additional 396 million of those weapons are held by the population of the United States, as in the civilians. I want you to think about that for a minute. Bring that into perspective. I'm not making any kind of a political statement. I am stating facts. But of 1 billion, 4 billion weapons on the planet Earth, roughly 400 million of those, or 10%, are in one place, one country. And of that 10%, 90% are held by the civilians, not the military. Interesting facts. Like I said, I'm not going to pass judgment. I'm not even going to make a statement other than those are the facts. So when I see a video like this coming from a band that is German, that gives you something to think about. When they're singing about the institutionalization of fear, and we're not seeing what they dealt with in the 40s or allusions to that. Instead, we're given vision of a powder-faced, dictatorial type of figure, obviously insane, screaming about fear, and the population is arming itself because all they can do is sit and watch. Because in some ways, fear is comfortable because even though you should be thinking, it's so easy not to when you're afraid. Interesting. Bravo, Rammstein. Bravo. I enjoyed that. That was very thought-provoking. And again, all I'm doing is passing on facts, how they're interpreted by the people that may watch this reaction. Um, I wish to have no influence on that, other than bringing the facts to light and letting you make your own conclusions. So until next time, y'all take care. Take care of yourselves. Be good to one another. Most importantly, don't be a dick. The world has enough of them. See you guys later. Bye bye.